Hi everyone! I know you're probably like, oh my gosh, what's going on with your hair? This is what's going on. So I haven't colored my hair in a few months now. It's really frizzy because my hair is like naturally wavy. It's not curly, but it's not straight. It's just kind of wavy, so when I brush it out when it's dry, it poofs up on me pretty bad. But anyways, I haven't colored my hair in a few months. It was platinum blonde for the longest time, and I kind of got tired of the upkeep of it. I'd had it blonde, platinum blonde, for like probably close to a year. And I loved having my hair platinum blonde, but I don't plan on doing that again until probably a few more months, if I even do it then. But the last color I put in was like a brunette, which is my natural hair color. You can clearly see where my roots have grown out. But I figured I would try, I like to use vegan dyes, so I figured I would try this. It is the Color Exchange in Renegade Red. I bought 3 bottles of it just to make sure I was going to have enough. My hair is super thick. Hopefully this is enough. But yeah, I'm going to use this, see how it turns out. It's for light or dark hair, so not all colors turn out well on hair my color, you know, but this is supposed to be for dark or bleached hair or blonde hair. So we'll see. But yeah, this is the color. I had to put my gloves on. This does not come with gloves. These are just individual bottles. I ordered mine on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description, so if you want to try any of their colors, you can. But first, let's see how this goes, because it may not go well. I'm going to let you all see the consistency, and like I'm going to tell you about the smell and stuff, and then I'm going to put this on my hair and I'll be back. But first we'll do all of this so you can see the texture. Kind of smells like paint. I thought it would smell fruity like the punky colors or the splat colors do, but it doesn't. It kind of smells like the paint from like when you're in elementary school. That's what it smells like to me. Let's see about this consistency. I have so many different mixing bowls, but since I'm not doing a whole lot, it's not too watery and thin. It's kind of in between. Let's see if we can get it to come out all the way. I know my reviews are just so random, my videos are random, but again, you never know what I'm going to be talking about. There's still some in there, but we don't have to worry about that. I'm gonna kind of stir this around. This is one of my smaller bowls. I should have used one of the bigger ones, but see, this is a lot better texture than excuse me, the Kiss Tintations. The Kiss Tintations is just like pouring colored water on your head, and well, sometimes the color results are really good with it and it smells super good. It's just, it's so watery. I still like their colors too though. This is kind of metallic. I don't even know if you can see that on here, but yeah. Let me see if I can get this on here. I suck at this part. Oh, no, we're good. That was enough. But yeah. I'm gonna put this on my head and then I will be back once my head is covered. So just hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm still putting the color on, like I just started. And I just wanted to tell you all, I was reading on the label before I even started this video, and it said to use heat if you want a more intense color that will last longer. So I am gonna do that as well, and I'll let you all know how that goes too. Oh. Okay, so I have this in my hair right now, and I'm sure you can see what's going on. I did not do this. I used thin application process because I could already tell it was gonna bleed as soon as you put it on, and it still has bled all over my scalp, guys. Like, the color better be worth it because this is ridiculous. I don't even think I've had splat bleed out like this when I've applied it. Like as soon as this hits your hair, it's just like and goes everywhere. there is not really much control with this. So that may be something Color Exchange should consider, and maybe thicken their formula just a little bit more. I figured with it not being very watery, it would have been fine, but no, it's not. And yeah, my hair's kind of a mess right now. Like, I bundled it up on my head, and then I was like, you know what? I need to get this off my scalp first. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh, you all. This is probably the biggest hot mess you'll ever see me look in any of my videos. But I'm doing this because, again, if this video is going to help anybody, that's great. I'm a mess right now anyways. I have on one of my husband's old work shirts. Ugh. Yeah. But, like, the bleed out, you all, that's the only downside to it so far. We're going to have to see how this color looks after I wash it out. I am going to apply heat to it though. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. It'll come off. I mean, I know it'll come off. It's just this that's bothering me. You can see, like, it's down the side of my face even. Oh man. I mean, I'll get it off. I know I will. Just probably once I'm done rinsing this out is when that part's gonna happen. It's even on my ears, you all. Like, I've had hair dye bleed out when I've put it on, but not like this. And I was talking about the Kiss Temptations earlier and how watery it is, but it didn't even bleed onto my skin and scalp this bad. And I've been trying to get this off since before I restart, like, you know, came back to you all, and it's just not happening. I'm gonna have to go and get some of the color removing wipes because this isn't gonna work on its own. Anyways, I'm gonna apply some heat, and I will be back once this is done and washed out. Okay, I've applied the heat. I know I said I was gonna come back after everything was done, but I'm bored. So anyways, my scalp is super freaking red. Yeah. I've never had a hair dye do, like, I've been doing my own hair for, let me see, 18 years. Oh. That's really going to give away my age. But yeah, I've been doing my own hair. Actually, it's been longer than that. I started doing my hair when I was 13. So yeah, it's been longer than that. But I've never had a hair dye bleed onto my scalp this bad. I did use some of the Oxy wipes. They're my daughter's, but I used some to kind of help clean this up more, and it did, but there's no point in me trying to clean any more of my skin up until after I get this washed out. Something I haven't mentioned in this whole 8 minutes of this video so far is, if you like my content, please remember to like and subscribe. That can help us both out because I try all these products and let you know my honest opinion, and then you can decide from there if you like them, or if you just like my channel, that's fine too. But you know, I do this because if I can help other people decide on things, then that's great. But this isn't so great. Look at that. Oh geez. I don't know what my hair is gonna look like when this comes out, guys, but we're gonna find out. Oh, we're gonna find out. I look absolutely ridiculous right now. But yeah, I'm worried that that's not gonna come off my scalp. Splat didn't even bleed out like this when I would put it on. Like, it would have the bleed out after you washed it out, or if you weren't careful it would go everywhere because, you know, Splat's watery too. But with this being a thicker consistency, I wasn't expecting it to spread and bleed as bad as it did, because I've had some that were a little bit thinner consistency and they still didn't cause the bleed out like that. I'm starting to worry if this is even going to take to my hair. I did notice when I use the Oxy pads, you know, they have rubbing alcohol in them and everything. It comes off a lot easier. Like, actually, I'll show you because I have hair dye on my hand. But what concerns me about that is some shampoos have alcohol in them. Most of them do. So you can see it on my hand right there. Let's see. Okay, now it wants to make me look like a liar. Maybe it's just where that spot's on my hand. It doesn't want to come off as easy. But, let's see. Look, on my arm, it came right off. I don't know what's up with it on my hand, but it didn't want to. It's coming right off on there, but on my hand, not so much. Anyways, that still concerns me because, like I said, shampoos tend to have alcohol in them. I try to find some that don't have stuff like that and don't have any harsh sulfates and everything, but if you use shampoo that has alcohol in it, it's probably going to cause your color to come out a lot faster. I mean, it's going to anyways, no matter what hair color you're using. And I got to thinking, I have a whole bottle of it left I didn't even have to use. And about a quarter of one of the other bottles left. But I've used the Color Exchange before. When my hair was blonde a few years ago, I had used one of their pink colors. It was like the rose pink or something, rose gold. It did not take or hold very well. So that's another reason I'm concerned right now. But this is a completely different color, completely different hair color that I'm using it over. And they may have improved something since I had used that. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm just a little concerned. See, there's a whole backstory in between when I was saying that it was platinum for almost a year. A few months ago, I had went to touch my hair up and I was using the same developer and toner I've always used. I don't go over 30 volume developer, never have, but I had to tone it. My roots were like this. And so, not tone it, I had to bleach it again. But anyways, I was bleaching it and I was using the Salon Care 30 volume developer and the Wella bleach that I've always used, and within 10 minutes I got like really bad burning feeling all over my scalp that didn't feel like any other time that I've touched my hair up. So I immediately ran up here, washed it out, and I had big burns all over my scalp. We talked to the employee at Sally's Beauty and we were like, did something change? And Salon Care, based on what she said, did in fact change an ingredient in their developer. And I'm thinking maybe that's what caused it. But yeah, once that happened, I'm gonna go through this with you all. I decided to try another vegan brand. I won't mention them, well, yeah, I will. Iro. I got their copper and their bronze to put in my hair to cover up all the blonde, because I couldn't even tone my hair after the burns happened. Trying to tone it was too painful. Like I couldn't do it. So I was like, I'll just use some vegan dye. So I put those on and I had to reach out to Iro. The bronze it came out purple, and mind you, this was on white platinum hair, pretty well white. And the other one came out purple. And I was like, this is not copper or bronze. And I held it up. We have a bathroom downstairs too. In my bathroom downstairs, I have like this really cute dusted antique rose color. We're still in the process of painting it. But anyways, I held it up next to that and sent a picture. And I was like, does this look like it should look the same color as my wall to you? Like my walls are this color. And I sent them that too. And they offered to replace it with a different color of hair dye. And I was like, no. I'd used their brand before in the pink and green when I did a split dye on my hair when it was short, like years ago, 5 or 6 years ago, and it was fine. But for some reason, the copper and the bronze were not at all what they were supposed to be. They were pink and purple, and like they said there's no pink pigment in either of those, but I don't know. They looked pretty pinkish and pigment, when I took it out. And I was just like, I put it on my hair and I wish I didn't. So I went from that to doing it back to brunette. I had not even a semi-permanent, just a temporary hair color in between that really awful experience with the Iro before I did the brunette, and it was just like the Cajun spice or whatever it's called color, and it turned out really good. It's just orange is not my hair color. It is not my hair color. So yeah, I went to the brunette and that was that. And I'm lucky it didn't damage my hair. Like, I'm really lucky it didn't damage my hair, which I plan on getting my hair cut, and you all will be seeing that too. So you can stick around for that as well. Okay guys, this is the finished color on my hair on the Color Exchange Renegade Red. I still have a whole bottle of it left. It didn't even actually take the full 2 bottles I used. There's like a quarter of one of the other bottles left, but I had a whole bottle left on top of that. Like, that was on my brunette hair. It turned out really well. Okay, this is my hair after using the Color Exchange Renegade Red. And you all saw my hair was brunette before I put it on. My scalp is just very, very lightly stained now. It came almost all the way off, which is always a plus. I'm pretty sure when I wash it the second time, you know, it's gonna get the rest of that off. My ears are not stained like I've had happen with other hair dyes. My skin isn't stained. My cheeks stay red, so, but like my ears aren't stained, nothing is stained. Every bit of it came off of my skin. Like, I was super happy about that. But I haven't put any of my hair oils in. I let my hair air dry. I do that anyways. I don't really like to use heat on my hair. The only time I do is when I straighten it. But that's why my hair still looks frizzy right now. I didn't put my hair oils in because it would have made the color look darker than it actually is. And I wanted you all to see it before I did that. I ended up having, you know, a whole bottle left out of the 3 bottles that I used. But I'm really satisfied with the color. My roots are a little bit of a darker color because they were darker than the rest of my hair. I'll do an update on how well the color holds eventually, probably within the next 2 weeks, but you're gonna see me and see my hair before that 2-week mark because I'll be making other videos before the 2-week mark hits. But yeah, this is it. I would recommend it. It does bleed out, which you saw earlier in the video. It will get all over your scalp, and if you're like me, you're gonna freak out and be like, oh no, it's gonna, you know, stain me, because other hair dyes have in the past. But it washes off. Like, I'm super happy about that. Like I said, it's just a little bit on my scalp still, but it's nothing like it was. It's nothing like I've seen like splat or any of that do. But you can see, like, it got all my hair. So it turned out really good. I hope you find this video useful. Oh, sorry, hair went in my mouth. And if you did, like it. And don't forget, if you're not subscribed, to subscribe. And I will see you all in my next video, which will be in a few days, possibly tomorrow. I don't know, really just depends on when I can have the time to upload another video. But I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday, and I hope you have a great week this coming up week, and I will see you all next time. Bye!